Morning, everybody. I'm at Schodack Island State Park. It's outside Albany, New York. I'm doing a hike on the yellow trail. I get mixed results on what it says. I see one was 1.5 miles, one was 2 miles, one's 4.5. So I don't know. There's some kind of furnace chimney at the far end. I'm gonna try to get to there. Get an orange hat on because it's hunting season. I'm not sure what they're hunting. Maybe be something for me to take pictures of. Don't know what kind of animals, but it's supposed to be lots of birds. So I got my Nikon camera and standard lens and a good zoom lens, so maybe I can get something. And I'll check in every once in a while. I am camping, and I think on this hike I'm going to talk a little bit about the future of my channel. So hang around a little bit, and also check out the one of I'm camping in my motorhome, but I'm going to make them separate so they're not too long, because they're all going to be longer than usual. So I'm on the yellow trail, and it's pretty nice. I don't think it peaked yet over here, but I'll check in again in a little bit. Okay, I just had I should have took a picture of it, but a intersection. I'm still on the yellow, but to the right went red and blue, and this one is going to intersect with the red, which is a side trail to a scenic overlook. Not really overlook, but a spot. So we'll check that out, see if we can get some pictures. And I am officially in the hunting area now. There's a warning sign over there, so let's see, just stay on the trails. We'll see what happens. Orange hat. Show you a picture of header. Okay, so there was a split in the road, no signs, no blazes, and according to the map though, to the left looks like it's going to, I don't know, an observation area and a picnic table, and to the right is the rest of the red loop that'll bring me back to the yellow. I did about 1.3 miles so far to get to this spot. It's kind of wet ground. It hasn't rained in quite a while, so I don't know why it's like that. So this is the Hudson River. I've done plenty of hikes and videos on different trails along the Hudson. This goes to a dead end though. It's kind of a off trail, but let's see what kind of views we get. Okay, I took this little side trail, no signs, no blazes, and an interesting thing over here. It's like a little lean-to type of thing. And it just ends here. There's no more trails. Like I said, this was a side trail. Look, get in the shade and see what goes on over here. No animals. No hunters. Creek blind. Oh. So there's a built-in blind. So we have red-tailed hawks, bald eagles, egrets, and osprey. Bird watching shelter. Oh boy. Okay. Maybe I'll watch for a little bit. Wow, look at that. Hear the trains? I listen to that all night. We have Amtrak on one side of the river and freight trains on the other side. Wasn't bad though, it was low. Okay, coming back up to the intersection. There's another picnic table here. That's how I know from the map. And it's actually a map or something. Let's take a look at that. I'm still going to go north on the yellow trail, try to find that. Let's go Furnace Chimney. Some other name, but I don't know. We have trail, 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 trail. Oh boy. Kind of a messed up map. You are here. Okay. Can't really read it. So I'm gonna go, I think I'm going north. Let me check the map. Okay, change of plans. After looking at the map, you notice two things. Number one, that wasn't the Hudson River. I'm sorry. I got my north and south mixed up. That is the Schodack Creek. And good reason why it's called the Creekside Blind there. So, right now we're headed to the Hudson. It's on the other side of the island. So, my change of plans is, looking at the map, I've already did 2 miles. And so that means there's a minimum of 2 going back. It's probably going to be 2.5, 3, because I'm going across the island now. And down to the chimney, looks like it could be 4 or 5 miles, and I'm really not ready for that. I'm not dressed right. I think a 4 or 5 mile hike is good for my morning. And my phone is ringing. Well, that's an orange blaze. When I first seen it, I thought it was red, and took the wrong trail. I have a paper map, I have my Garmin watch, I have all trails going on my phone, and I still went the wrong way. I probably had to go, it could have been close to a mile. I'm at 3 miles now. 3 miles in, let me see how much time. I don't know, it's 1 foot, maybe an hour and 15 minutes. I'm not sure. Time looks funny on there. So, I'm, say, an hour and 15 minutes in. I did 3 miles. I haven't seen one hiker. I haven't seen one hunter. I haven't seen one animal. So, at the end of this trail, there's the orange now. I think it ends up in the parking lot of the park. So at least we'll get some views of the Hudson. And then I'm pretty close to my mobile home. And I had it. I like day hikes, flat like this. It's a little wavy, which is nice. I like 4 or 5 miles, preferably a loop, which I kind of made this into, except for the wrong turn. And if it's high elevation, I like a mile max each way. 2 mile loop maybe, because I'm not a thru hiker and I'm not a real experience, but I love these day hikes, and I've done some pretty crazy ones that I probably shouldn't have done. So let's see what ahead brings us. Yep, and that's where I just came from. There was a warning the other way. So now I got another intersection. We got red, blue, blue that way. I don't know. Gotta look at the map again. As long as I'm going north, I'm good. Heading north. Well, I took a little side trail, the blue off the orange, and I was just saying there's no elevation here, but here we got a little climb. And it's leaves, wet leaves. I don't have my hiking poles. I really wish I knew about this. It's not big, but, and look, they got it marked right there. Okay. I got my good hiking trail runners on, and they're pretty good grip. Okay, not bad. That was the first climb of this whole 3 miles. And we got these thorn things, which I just showed you that that sign, and these have thorns on them, and I just got caught, but nothing happened. So here, see the thorns. Okay, so just a little word about this park and the trail. It's really a great place for a hike. There's all different, yeah, first of all, it's all either dirt or maintained grass. There we go, invasive honeysuckle. They have a lot of invasive stuff here. Okay, so get back. It's very good. I mean, if you're a runner, they have these 4K and 2K and 1K marked out. And it's very good. So there's a blue and the orange, and there's a 4K 2.48 miles second time around Soaring Eagle 5K trail, and it's very easy. It's pretty well marked as long as you don't make mistakes like I did. And that's it. It's a great place for a hike. I'm going to do many more here. I'm going to do that chimney thing as a separate thing, just there and back. I think it's about 8 miles there and back. So when I get to the parking lot, I'll give some views of the Hudson, and at the end, like I usually do, I'll put a slideshow in. So there'll be a little more after this. So if I don't come back on, have a good day, but I'll probably be back on. Okay, this is pretty much the end of the trail. I still have probably a half a mile back to my RV, but this is the main trailhead, which I didn't go in this way. Multi-use trails, hunting season. It had a story walk in there with all signs like this. There was some people in there, the first people I seen in this whole hike. And here's a sign. Usually I do this in the beginning. Maybe I'll just cut this off and put this in the beginning. Okay, so this is just came out of the trail at the trailhead, and this is the parking lot, the main parking lot for the day use area. Over there is a playground, and there's the restrooms, and then there's a lot of pavilions where you can rent for parties. And I'm going to take the grass down. What's that say? I'm going to take down, and we can get a views. That's one thing about this trail. Wasn't many views. We had that view of the Schodack Creek, which I thought was the Hudson, and that's it. So when I get down there, going back. Okay, this one's the Hudson River. Across there is Selkirk, maybe, in Albany County. And look at that house over there. I can't zoom in with this one. He's right on the river, A-frame, and then over there is one up in the mountain, and that's it. And I'll walk this way. One of those is a train bridge, which I heard the trains all night, and the other one is Interstate 90 going to Boston. And this is the boat ramp, and I think that's going to be it. Take a few photos, and that's about it. Let's just check out the boat ramp and it'll be over. Life safety ring and rope. It's nice that they get the rope on it. In the summer, This is quite busy.